From Sankara to Lumumba, for our project in Shasta, we don't rise, it's time to free your mind.
They taught us lies in the classroom, told us our history start with doom. But long before the ships arrived, our empires were rich alive. We built the pyramids tall and wide. Now they want us to forget our pride. They took the gold, they took the land. Now they try to take the African mind. Free your mind, go Africa. Free your mind and rise. Cut the chain, oh Africa. Break the mental ties. No more puppets, no disguise. We rise with truth in our eyes. Africa shine, oh shine. This be the moment, this be the time. We speak in tongues we never chose. French and English, we wear the clothes. But our own voices fade away. And still we dance to what they play. From Lagos to Freetown, we did wake. Now we time, we don't need to fake. Support we own, love we own. Make we take Africa back to throne. Free your mind, go Africa. Free your mind and rise. Cut the chain, oh Africa. Break the mental ties. No more shame, no more fear. We did right, we own story here. Africa stands, stand tall. This be the freedom song for all. Free all my children of the West. We are the children of the Nile, the Congo, the Sahara. Africa, you are royalty. But no more puppets, no disguise. We realign, it's your time. Africa, shine, oh shine, oh shine. This beat be in the moment. Puppets, no this, no the shines. We rise with truth in other eyes. But our own voices fade away. And still we dance to what they play. From Lagos to Freetown, we did wake. Now we time, we don't need to fake. Support we own, love we own. Make we take Africa back to throne. Free your mind, go Africa. Free your mind to rise. Cut the chain, oh mama Africa. Break the mental lies. No more shame, no more fear. We did right, we own story here. Africa stands, stand tall. This be the freedom song for all. We are the children of the West. We are the children of the Nile. No, I am not to tell with truth that African lives be bulletproof. I'm African, speak African, free your mind. It's your time. From Lumumba, from Ghana to Kinshasa, Africa rise. It's time to free your mind. They taught us lies in the classroom, told us our history start with doom. But long before the ships arrived, our empires were rich alive. We built the pyramids tall and wide. Now they want us to forget our pride. They took the gold, they took the land. Now they try to take the African mind. Free your mind, oh Africa. Free your mind and rise. Cut the chain, oh Africa. Break the mental ties. No more puppets, no disguise. From the desert to the ocean shore, we've walked through chains we won't know more. The drums of truth begin to play. Africa stands tall today. They tried to break us, tried to bind, but we held strong, we kept our mind. Now we rise with fire in our song. Africa's heart beats proud and strong. Rise up, oh sons and daughters. Africa's blood runs through our waters. From the Nile down to Cape Town Bay, we march on its Liberation Day. Oh, 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 oh. Freedom is the African way. Oh, 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 oh. We remember Soweto cries, the broken chains, the fearless rise. Lumumba's dream, Sankara's flame, we carry forward in their name. Who owns the land?
We own the land.
Who holds the power?
It's in our hands.
What do we want?
Justice and peace.
When do we want it?
Now we release.
Rise up, oh sons and daughters. Africa's soul flows like the waters from across.
If you wanted to stop Africa from becoming a superpower, you wouldn't have to invent a new strategy. The blueprint has already been written, tested, and perfected over centuries. You'd start by making sure Africa never unites. The easiest way to do that is by keeping people divided along ethnic, tribal, and religious lines. If they ever start working together, remind them of past grievances. Stoke old wounds. Fund separatist movements. Keep border disputes unresolved. Make sure every time they take one step forward, they take 2 steps back because they're too busy fighting each other. You'd install leaders who serve foreign interests, not their people. Find the most corrupt, the most easily manipulated, the ones who crave wealth and status more than progress. Offer them power in exchange for loyalty. If a leader rises who actually cares about Africa, get rid of them. Assassinate them if necessary. But if that's too messy, just destabilize their government and back a coup. If they talk about nationalizing resources, make an example out of them. If they try to unite Africa, take them out before the idea spreads. You'd keep Africa economically weak by making sure it never industrializes. Let them export raw materials, but never process them themselves. Control the mines, the oil fields, the rare earth minerals. Keep them selling cheap and buying expensive. If a country tries to break free and build its own industries, sabotage it. Place sanctions, destabilize its currency, fund local opposition, crash its economy. If that doesn't work, orchestrate a civil war. People can't build when they're too busy trying to survive. You'd make sure their education system produces workers, not innovators. Teach them history that glorifies their oppressors. Make them think their cultures are primitive. Their ancestors were savages. Their future depends on foreign approval. Train them to memorize, not to think critically. Keep their best and brightest looking overseas for opportunities. Make them dream of escaping Africa rather than fixing it. Offer scholarships that take their top minds to the West and never encourage them to return. Let the continent keep training doctors and engineers only for them to go enrich other nations. You'd control their narratives. Own their media, control their stories, dictate their image to the world. Make them believe they are corrupt, hopeless, eternally in crisis. Flood their screens with poverty porn and war zones. Show them charity ads that make them believe they are helpless without foreign aid. Downplay their successes. Twist their victories into isolated incidents. If an African country develops a groundbreaking innovation, credit a foreign investor. If an African leader implements a successful policy, frame it as an anomaly rather than proof of competence. You'd make sure they remain dependent. Drown them in debt. Offer loans with impossible conditions. Force them to privatize everything so foreign corporations own their water, their electricity, their land. When they struggle, give them just enough aid to keep them alive, but never enough to make them self-sufficient. Use charities to create a culture of reliance rather than resilience. Make them think foreign intervention is necessary, that they can't solve their own problems, that they always need help from the outside. You'd suppress their military strength. Keep their armies weak, their defense industries non-existent. Sell them weapons to fight each other, but never let them develop high-tech military technology. If a country tries to build a strong defense system, accuse them of being a threat to stability. Make sure they always need foreign peacekeepers, foreign military bases, foreign advisors controlling their security. Keep them vulnerable to invasion, coups, and foreign interference. The formula is simple. Divide, corrupt, exploit, miseducate, control. Keep them fighting each other. Keep them looking outside for solutions. Keep them poor, dependent, insecure. Make sure every attempt to break free is met with resistance so strong that the next generation thinks twice before trying again. This isn't a theory. It's history. The real question isn't how to stop Africa from becoming a superpower. It's how Africa can break the cycle despite every effort to keep it down.
From the desert to the ocean shore, we've walked through chains we won't know more. The drums of truth begin to play.
From colonialism to corruption.
Africa stands tall today. They tried to break us.
Alright, just yesterday night when we do the program, when I come up with this idea and say, today na Africa Liberation Day, what can we do? We could able to do something where we make we reflect and see what we can able to do. Because we don't move from that colonialism thing, we don't move from that colonial master thing. Now we're into what we call democracy, but in the form of big time corruption, where they mess with society like every other day. So what we go do, for get out of this mess and messes. What we can actually do. We don't try several things, but they not seem for the work. It not seem for the work. Every day, some of them they accuse the West state, then they impose leaders them on una. I remember several times that people they don't go protest in UK, protest in America, and say they impose this government what we get when Julius Maada be in government, for let them able to get loyalty to them. But just recently, we read Julius Maada as well. They accuse them, say they need to stay out and see how best we can able to take up leadership for ourselves and avoid foreign foreign hands inside we your local business them. So the question is, the confusion still they go on. What do we for do? Because everybody they feel say the Western get hand inside, the West get hand inside with politics. And then they determine what they happen. If you don't accuse Maada and Maada they accuse, now waiting at the game plan here. Now for say, now just because of the way how we think, we don't feel as if we're not able to do anything for ourselves. Plus we get the help of foreign people. This is now waiting with the Sidom and talk today. Think of what you feel safe for adding to the program. Think and think again. Why should you listen music and listen to other testimonies them from people that we don't work for continue for keep Africa to the position we it. And people that we don't work for make sure say then get Africa. If you come out as one of the wisest or one of the strongest voice, where you aim now for unite Africa, I'll forget you out. 1961, they may kill Patrice Lumumba from Congo. Yes, they kill him. What he do? Because he been get a vision, and the vision are for make sure say he unites. It make Africa, let Congo get independence, and at the same time, for them will be free from any control from the so-called West. Same way so, as then say, in effect for that one day, the West see them like a threat. So the reason why make them send them go next world, because they see them as a threat. And they see them like a threat because it oppose, Belgium, it oppose US, their mentality, the kind, colonial style where they get, or the interest where the colonial masters than they get over in country. Same way so, the West been play a role, according to history, the West been play a role for make sure say, they send and go next world. As they use the CIA, they use the Belgian authorities, them, where they join hand together for make sure say, they kill them and send and go next world. Well, as we talk so, a widely recognized, Patrice Lumumba as the person who been stand up for make sure say Africa unite and get independent from the West. This na blow mind. What you think say they go on right now? Now they go on safu as we listen the music where they bring to different people and take to these days.
From the desert to the ocean shore, we've walked through chains we won't know more. The drums of truth begin to play. Africa.
Alright, this song by Mulko Sulaiman. Mulko Sulaiman, I ain't do this song.
And solve the day.
And I ain't create this song.
They tried to break us, tried to bind, but we held strong. We kept our mind. Now we rise with fire in our song. Africa's heart beats proud and strong. Rise up, oh sons and daughters. Africa's blood runs through our waters. From the Nile.
Alright, from Patrice Lumumba, another young man, another young brave man come up and say, I need for stand up for me people them and make sure say Africa unite, we liberate ourselves from the mental slavery. And in name, now Thomas Sankara from Burkina Faso. Well, it look like say Thomas Sankara don't come back. It look like say Thomas Sankara don't come back. But this time when Thomas Sankara come with the mindset them being betrayed in 1987. And the one with betray him, na somebody we very close to him. So this time when Thomas Sankara don't come, and make sure say he watch him back and ask God for help him. And because of Thomas Sankara being died inside 1987, make the world don't see that one day as a wake-up call. And since Thomas Sankara don't come back in the form of Tuareg, from the same country, Burkina Faso, when are the country where he love, and he want to use the country, Burkina Faso, for actually project the image of Africa and tell the world, say, Africa is able to stand up without the help of the West. So this time around, they make sure say he watch him back and he trust nobody, and anybody where want for help the West for actually take him off. We see what in happen with Ivory Coast. We see what in happen with Ivory Coast. Well, Thomas Sankara, as me will say, Thomas Sankara don't come back, and this time this now waiting Thomas Sankara in the form of Tuareg get for Africa.
If you support African unity, comment. Yes, we need to change our mindset. Africa must unite. The day is coming. Our children needs to be proud of us in future. Let's build our continent. One love. Everybody is welcomed in Burkina Faso. Very soon, we are going to start creating job opportunities for all Africans. We need to stop traveling to abroad to get insults, all in the name of jobs. We have talented young people who are ready to invent and improve, upgrade our technology. They made you believe that black people cannot be on their own. Let's prove them wrong. Thanks. Vladimir Putin, I'm grateful and thankful for all the support you have given me. You were there for me when I needed you. I thank everybody supporting me online. It's a pleasure. Follow for more. If you support.
Alright, so Tuareg in the body or in the name, Thomas Sankara in the spirit don't come again. And this time, want to change the narrative of Africa and the way how the West they look Africans.
Down to Cape Town Bay, we march on its Liberation Day. Oh, 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 oh. Freedom is the African way. Oh, 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 oh. We remember Soweto cries, the broken chains, the fearless rise, Lumumba's dream, Sankara's flame, we carry forward in their name. Who owns the land? We own the land. Who holds the power? It's in our hands. What do we want? Justice and peace. When do we want it? Now we release. Rise up, oh sons and daughters. Africa's soul flows like the waters. From across straight to us this way, we march on its Liberation Day. Oh, 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 oh.
Right, today is African Liberation Day, and so we go into the archives and see what in the day, how the West they use the CIA and everything where they get for keep Africa in the position where we find ourselves with corrupt leaders and people that were selfish and just care about themselves. Let me go also, as I repeat, as Thomas Sankara in the form of Tuareg say he wants to create a lot of jobs now Burkina Faso where all Africa could be welcome for go work and avoid the West who side with a face with embarrassment, with a face with molestation, disgrace, insults. The West, they still puts the strategies then together. Listen this.
We don't go to another country to bring democracy. We go there for their resources, oil, metals, cheap labor. We don't go to bring democracy. We took this land from the Indians. We stole it. After we stole all the land we need, we put up the sign, "Thou shalt not steal." Democracy is a con game. It's a word invented to placate people, to make them accept a given institution. All institutions sing, "We are free." The minute you hear freedom and democracy, watch out. Because in a truly free nation, no one has to tell you you're free. Well, this system...
Right. So we will continue this program. We're in Blow Mind right on Weird, on YouTube and on Facebook. So more music as we go along.
Africa rise, lead the way. Oh, 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 oh. Freedom is the alphabet. Freedom, power, justice, unity. Africa's blood runs through our water. We are the legacy.
All right, free up Africa, free up Africa. Okay, so as we go along the way, we've been telling us say Thomas Sankara been calm, and in 1987 they been send and go back in position. So the vision where Thomas Sankara been get now for make sure say it be this kind of revolutionary leader where they promote Pan-African unity. He want for see Africa unite. He want for see Africa self-reliance, get all things where they need, get some, produce some for themselves, and at the same time, want for see say Africa pull and pada abop, where they can abop by the West for make them develop. Well, then see I'm like for say in a threat. So then as even they reject the West in help. In a one person we been they say the West they help not for Africa. So even they turn them out then they get and so they reject them. Because remember this one say then they go to Africa for say in the name of democracy, but not for promote democracy, but rather for things them where they want to forget. And the other video say keep them poor. If they want to forget pussy, we actually get idea, set confusion param. Use a other set of greedy people them and say, una go take over with the give una this, give una this, give una this. So because even they reject them, and because if you want for see say them stand up for themselves, and the kind influence where it be not they get, for rename the country from upper Volta to what he called Burkina Faso, the land of upright people. This, they see say, oh, it look like say in feather on throne. We need to do something. So the West then play a role. France and the CIA again, CIA at all points, CIA again, then come together and they suspect say, then they support or then give support for make them set coup and bring, Blaise Compaoré to power. Blaise na been paddy to Thomas Sankara. Well, you see the vision of Thomas Sankara? You see what he want? He say he want to make sure say he reject. He say in fact not to want, he reject the help from West. The trust business them. The same thing we see from Traoré and say, I get what it take, and we use that. We not upright people. This don't be threat. As recent as then there's there, not to Ivory Coast, we see one general from America go, say he want to go catch Traoré. Well, the soldier man themselves na Ivory Coast, they don't mix for nonsense. And then say, until you feel say you could support, or you could be puppet and corrupt leader, please take your part and go out of this place. And then kick them out. Now the soldier man and say they don't take over. Now Ivory Coast. What's next? This is a program, when I blow mind, right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. As we come out from Thomas Sankara, another one come inside by the name of Muammar Gaddafi from Libya. And in die 2011 as them be end up for killing. Well, as you see, the present day Libya they in a serious state of chaos. Yeah, anarchy. Monkey dunia, nobody no get control. All man they run after in company. This now waiting some people want. Because Libya at some point, they don't turn, if you don't even get economy past most countries in the West. In fact, Libya been the even support presidents them like France for let them day. Them be the trust money to them. So then still say how Africa leader like this for able to be this kind powerful and influential. No, we need to do something. So what happened? Muammar Gaddafi, where na been this kind of person, na be military leader. Please, una take note of something here. Una take note of something. All the one the way I done the pass me iPan, I find out say na military leader. Na only soldier man with discipline. Na in the sea say if for change in country. Una take note of, yeah. The first one I don't call now that I call Patrice Lumumba. Well, Patrice, let's check. I'm not quite sure if not be military, but let's check quickly. Let's check quickly. Let's see quickly, please. Quickly. Let's check quickly and see. Okay, it not to be military. It not to be soldier man. But out of the three way I don't call, now only Patrice not to be soldier man. But Thomas not be soldier man. And then you get Muammar Gaddafi, where same way so na soldier man. Okay, so let me go. What in Muammar Gaddafi been stand for? Gaddafi of Libya, he been get this vision where he been a push for make, you know, he get this strong Africa. That is to say, he want to see how United States of America, sorry, Africa for push. That is to say, he want to see how all of Africa will see themselves like one. It don't matter what language they talk. For see themselves like one. So, in be the move for United States of Africa. And if the move for what we call this African currency, the one couple. So, Muammar Gaddafi, yeah, same way so, BBC say Africa for develop. So, he then get what they call this African Development Bank. He pushed for this ADB. And if you watch African Development Bank as it is, it do extremely well. And now one of the banks, when they give low, you know, interest rates to countries then. So, because of this, then CM say, oh, this don't be threats. So, then see say, an idea for push for Pan-African vision and for make sure say, then control oil and wealth. That's a threat to the West, where want to take dominance over their natural resources. So what they do? The West, through NATO, yeah, led by France, as through NATO, and France will take the lead. UK and the USA, yeah, then do what they call air strike. Then go and begin fire, bomb, different sided, where lead for make the overthrow and subsequently, and as then they overthrow in young greedy and selfish people them end up for kill them. As Muammar Gaddafi don't die 2011. So this time what they talk so, when I tell we, who say Libya day. Libya they enjoy just like how in Europe, in fact more than how Europe they enjoy. They get social services them, free hosts, free education. Then they drive rotten Mutukana Libya. Then they make the Mutukana for themselves. They riches them. They reach to everybody. In as much as they say it gets most of the riches them, but at the same time, they make sure say in people and feel like for say then they in a powerful position. But in 2011, that came to an end as finally they sent them to rest inside 2011.
From the desert to the ocean shore, we've walked through chains we won't know more. The drums of truth begin to play. Africa stands tall today. They tried to break us, tried to bind, but we held strong, we kept our mind. Now we rise with fire in our song. Africa's heart beats proud and strong. Rise up, oh sons and daughters. Africa's blood runs through our waters. From the Nile down to Cape Town Bay, we march on its Liberation Day. Oh, 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 oh. Freedom is the African way.
But we rise, guided by the light. Our fathers cried, our mothers prayed. Now we sing, songs they made. They stole our names, but not our soul. They took the land, but not control. Now truth is rising like the sun. This freedom fight has just begun. Sing on, my freedom voice. We are, bring the righteous noise. No guns, no blood can hold us down. We rise with wisdom, not the crown. Oh, sing, my freedom voice. Let love and justice be the choice. From every corner, shout it loud. We stand as one, we stand so proud.
Africa rise, it's time to free your mind. They taught us lies in the classroom, told us our history start with doom. But long before the ships arrived, our empires were rich alive. We built the pyramids tall and wide. Now they want us to forget our pride.
Alright, so from the music state, we'll go back down and take waiting day, now the shift. And now we'll go to another one where na Sylvanus Olympio from Togo as they kill him in 1963. Why didn't I be in vision? It been there for support Pan-African ideas. It be want for make sure say the economy, yeah, we want the economy for be independent from France because Togo they actually depend on France. Whatever way Togo they get, all be to go down to France. So if you want to get an economy free from France, if you want to make sure say, you know, Togo economy independence. So because of this, then Cisse, because it refused for join the French-backed monetary system, that CFA, franc, where, you know, France been distributed all over Africa, so they're going to keep money in France, because then Cisse, him be refuse, and no one for big part of farm. They say, oh, we don't see another threat. This one can pull drugs per we na public. This na threat. So what he do? The Western then play this kind of role for make them go able for take them off. Yes, then take them off. Let then take them off from the eye and then tie them down to what they call military ties to France. And France believe, say, if we actually approve anything where they happen inside Togo before ever something happen. So this how then take them off because they feel say they want to take up leadership and move away from the France, the monetary circle.
They took the gold, they took the land. Now they try to take the African mind. Free your mind, oh Africa. Free your mind and rise. Cut the chain, oh Africa. Break the mental ties. No more puppets, no disguise. We rise with truth in our eyes. Africa shine, oh shine. This be the moment, this be the time.
Free your mind, Africa. So now we go to another one where na Amilcar Gabriel, where na from Guinea-Bissau, Cape Verde, then kill him inside 1973. So in vision, in idea where it been get, we made them say like that, now for make sure say that word we they call, you know, colonialism. Colonial, he move away from that. He been there against the way out the Westman them been take total control of what's happen inside the country when a Guinea-Bissau. Because of this, he say no, we for stand against colonial. We forget freedom from this colonialism. So he fight, and he promote unity na Lusophone. Yeah, Lusophone Africa or Lusophone Africa. It promotes unity. That is to say, it makes sure say all the one them where they in the same group, then it promotes unity for let they all see themselves like one people and move together strongly against this, you know, colonial regime. So it force and it push for anti-colonial freedom. Because of this, they say, oh, now you come. Okay, so if we actually they win, If they win the war against the Portuguese, against Portugal, because they were hit on, they be the take one. So if they win the war against Portugal, where we get the colonial forces them down. So what happened? The Portuguese secret service, where they suspect say involved inside in kill one, in die one. Then with support from the Western powers, they're able to maintain control of the region once they take off America Gabriel. This are waiting we get from down the memory lane from history, as history don't tell you something. So the leaders them where we see push 3 serious one for them things there. So we get Patrice Lumumba, Congo DRC from 1961, yeah, and then Senegal next war. And yes, I've been Belgium and CIA. Yes, I've been Pan-African idea, vision I've been get. Thomas Sankara from Burkina Faso, 1987, then suspect say France and CIA been get IAM ANPA in Taiwan. And of course, instead, I've been Pan-African vision it been get. And we get Muammar Gaddafi from Libya, 2011, where yes, NATO be intervened. And yes, instead we get the Pan-Africanism or Pan-Africanist vision. And you get Sylvanos Olympio from Togo, 1963. Instead they suspect say France be get Ande. And of course, instead been the move and the push for Pan-Africanist vision. And lastly, you get Amelcha Gabriel from Guinea-Bissau, 1973. And instead they suspect say Portugal and the CIA been get ANPA in Taiwan. Of course, instead been the push for the Pan-Africanist movement. Take note of all of this. It's about time for you to come and tell me what you think. If you feel say, like we get the president where they tell we say we need to move away from external, hands into we politics or dimension. How possible? You think say civilian able to take way out of that? Or not just the military? Or you think say na Uda let the country where it belong, they able to move way out of that? With all of this, at least 5 prominent African leaders then, yeah, we get strong Pan-African or anti-imperialist, agendas, then we kill them under different circumstances, yeah, when they suggest the West be actually interfere. So the question is, who that's not the next target? And what do Africans for do for protect the next target and rather get united Africa rather than a downthrown Africa like what happened in Libya? Africa go sit down, then take off somebody we really love and they work, not to only talk with word and mouth, but talk word and mouth and they put some into implementation, let we see them. Not to the AI version, like what the Minister of Information tell me, not to the packaging, like what the Minister of Information tell me. What you feel say Africa for do, forget themselves, totally liberated from this mental thing where we actually see. Because what we actually see, we see other people don't try for the come out. Try for come out or move again with this same idea. For example, we may see Usai you get Paul Kagame instead of the try for push and maintain. Instead, in fact, they part of democratic business. You get Macky Sall recently, where been try for do certain things inside Senegal. We see waiting happen at the end of the day. And then we get Assimi Gota, na Mali, a military leader. And then we see Ibrahim Traoré from Burkina Faso, military leader as well. They don't come up. And then you get Julius Malema, not a president, but a major Pan-African voice inside South Africa. Instead don't come up. We see them they try to get this common goal when for the Pan-Africanist movement. And when they see the common form of Western pressure on their set of people here. And the type of pressure we actually see, economic sanction. If we see, say, you know what? Let actually get one video. Let's get to one video quickly. Where probably let's just see something quickly if I can able for catch up with that video there. Yeah, let you see how them people here, they use certain things them forget exactly what they want. Let me just see if I can actually get her. Yes, let's see quickly. Let's just see some seconds. Yes. Okay, yes, these are the thing. Please, when I take note of this one, I'll play for una this. Let una see, this thing where I can try for bring am to una. Una please watch this one, yeah. Let read first quickly the way how all I tell una waiting and the way they do. Forget we under pressure. Yeah, economic sanction. This economic sanction, they can explain to una. Economic sanction, aid withdrawal, media campaign, military pressure, trade restriction, all of this. A thing where they use for keep the African continent under the position where they want. Please, with all due respect, I want for una take on a time for watch and listen to this video. When I watch and listen to this video, and then I hope it go loud when they come back just now.
So we do have some time now for questions from the audience. I wonder if we should just take a few, and then we can respond to them all together. So,
Una, please listen.
Thank you.
Question first.
I have a question. What's the difference between the U.S. debt and the debt that African nations own? Because the U.S. debt doesn't keep the U.S. from being one of the leading powers of the world, but then African nations can't make it because of that debt that is strangling them.
Okay. The first question is a very important question. What makes African and third world debt different from the American debt? Number one, America is never going to pay its debts. It doesn't have to. Its debts are in its own currency. We can simply print it. The African debt is not in its currency. The African debt is in U.S. dollars. Africa has to earn the U.S. dollars, and the only way it can earn the U.S. dollars is not to be assassinated for growing its own food and becoming independent and doing something that the United States does not like. The principle underlying the foundation of the World Bank, the International Bank for IBRD, research, the World Bank, is that no country should grow its own food. Africa and the third world should only grow export crops. To export, in order to have an oversupply of cocoa and other tropical raw materials, to keep down the price, they must buy their grain from the United States or Europe, so that if they do something that we don't like, we can do what America tried to do to China in the 60s. We can sanction them. We can say, we're going to starve you. We're going to not export any grain to you. So owing their foreign debt in dollars means that they have to somehow sell something that the United States wants, not what they want. I think the most evil organizations in the world today are the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund. And my book, Super Imperialism, that I wrote in 1972, is all about that. The largest purchasers of the book were the Defense Department and the CIA. I was immediately, the organization I worked for was given a $75,000, $85,000 Defense Department contract for me to come to explain to them how American imperialism worked, and they used it as a how to do it book. They thought it was just...
Okay. So, on our so we only they get waiting with the plants. Waiting with the plants, now waiting then determine for only we plant. Waiting they want. For example, they want with cacao. Yeah? For with the plant up, send and go to the raw one, then go process them in the form of coffee, cocoa, whatever thing they get for do it, and chocolate and all. Yeah, so we get with diamond, we get with bauxite and everything. We just need they just need we for do the dirty work that they got, and then we send a raw one, then process them, and then send them back to we now for buy. We buy grains to them, that is to say that we send this and that, we buy whatever the chocolate to buy them. We not for produce anything. So what to make with the another position? If we shake, say one for make boast, one for make style for them, one for take control of we say, and we say okay, let's sanction them. We all know we will not get any business for do with them. Because we don't feel, we don't make we feel like for say, we not able to produce anything to we self. Not only the raw things that we send, now then the producer and they send them back to we when we get them, and they make more profit per week. Now then they determine almost really sell them to them. Imagine, now we the plant, now we the get all things, but now then they determine almost really sell them to them. Because we get greedy, selfish, big guy, our God, corrupt leaders them. We just still go on with them things and they. Whereas anytime where anyone we get sense come up, then they gang up for see how best they can able for pull and come on at the scene. Like what's happen right now in the case of Traoré. They get all the unlucky one them. The mother bio, the whatever now where you call it now, the corrupt one them. They all day, they're not going on the inside. But any south side and feel say, while I don't care. Can you imagine for let them tell Traoré say they make like for saying that the people that they defend, but rather they use the gold for protecting self. I want to ask, the one been there, they use them for protecting self. But we are not still concerned about them. But because we don't get now the one we feel say if we stand up in people, that's a threat to now. That's the next target. This type program, when I blow mind, right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Now I ask for the program. So let me see what your ideas then be, how we want to go on with them kind of things there. What do you feel say we for do? Because now we don't begin to see military that take over, and the militaries them they come up with ideas for move their country then forward. You think say now military are the solution, or not democracy are the solution for Africa, or now the kind of system where Paul Kagame they use how they call it Rwanda na in the best way. What do you feel say na the best way for we go on? This type program. This type program where now we are on YouTube and on Facebook, of course. Now Blue Mind you there right now. The line up in you can call and add the voices of the program. Tell me what do you think. You know a different evolution them, different confession them, different testimony them. What do you think say now the biggest problem we make Africa not the grow? You think say now the West, or you think say now we corrupt leaders in? You think say now the West, or you think say now we corrupt leaders them? They make Africa they stick to Usai Ide. Where we know they move at all. Usai the Wala Day. Call and add the voice inside the program whilst they take some more music. Wow.
Speak in tongues we never.
Alright, to start with the very first call inside the program this afternoon, okay? Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and inside the call from?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Go ahead, get the platform.
Yeah. You know what? You see, Africa, we need for embrace Pan-Africans. For example, the one I already called the they fail. Today, if we don't prepare, we don't learn from in predecessor, when Sankara. You know, Africa need for support. Everybody where they count African idea how to develop Africa. Like you rightly says, with the raw material, then they use or even fry way inside. Not to nothing. According to what they follow Ibrahim, now over 20 assassinated attempts. See, so in the sense, if we don't prepare for that, and you always prepare for that, and that like you today, within Africa, they so and like a science student, we always say, "Oh, getting answer. Me try another way. We go most treat the bots." Now, when Africa unite, say the way trade in Burkina Faso, so they hold on, all African leaders say, "Oh, okay, don't avoid the West, don't concentrate or prevent." For protect Ibrahim Traoré, know how to grow Africa. In don't so we what he don't do for develop Africa. Let we self continue with what he in they do. Let move Africa. Unless we lead us there. With democracy, yes, democracy, we need democracy, but we do democracy as we own democracy, not to like the word.
Thank you.
Because we don't do under the knees. Whatever we do, then the spy way. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you. All right, the line's still open. Tell we what in Africa need for do. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and inside the call from?
Hello.
Yes, welcome. You get the platform. You're live on Blue Mind now we had.
Yeah, I call from Greece. My name is Posh Posh.
Okay, Posh. Welcome. You get the platform. Posh. Reduce the volume of your set. You there live now. We all they listen to you.
Hello?
Posh. If you listen to yourself, you know we're able to enjoy. We self know we're able to enjoy. Turn down the volume of your set and let we talk.
I don't turn down.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Yes, as I say, I call from Greece. So then, these issues now Africa, I believe, say we leaders them to corrupt. Then the West they use the African leaders them for make we fall and just try for let them own pocket and family develop. You understand? Anything about the masses, the people them. So what in Amion takes, let we just come together as the one family. We support Ibrahim Traore as it don't be the next Thomas Sankara na Africa for we unite. So this time Amion takes where for say that we all come together. We support Ibrahim Traore. Yeah, for development for Africa. That's Amion taking. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. God bless you. The line is still open. Call and add your voice inside the program. This type program we na Blue Mind on we are the YouTube and on Facebook. Okay, we go again at the line and take a few more calls. Let me go and take this one quickly. Welcome to the show, caller. You name and inside the call from Alma.
Assalamu alaikum, big brother.
Walaikum salama.
How now they do? How do you can?
By God empowered to do fine.
Yeah, I just want to use this opportunity for all we Sierra Leone people and please. For we brother, we don't die. I know say not to end at the topic, but this is so painful. May God give Anjana to feed house. Please, Unalo, be careful. People in Sierra Leone, this monkeypox is real. Unalo, they talk to we people in Africa, let they be careful, this monkeypox. We don't lose a very, very great soul right now in Africa since this morning. It's so painful, it's so hard. I don't know how to describe this kind of pain where most of we they go through right now. So please, Unalo, they tell we people that this monkeypox is real. Where life go, you not go for come back. Unalo, they talk to people at downtown. Please, thanks very much.
All right, thank you. All right, we go back. You know, the program, now Blue Mind, right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Welcome to the show, caller. You name and answer the call from. Please, you there live on we are at Blue Mind. Hello, caller.
Hello.
You there live on the platform?
Yes. Me now concern Sierra Leone.
Okay.
I call from Sierra Leone.
Go ahead, get the platform.
Yeah. I don't know the program where they do if it concerning but any other program where you want to talk, because no one go against the program for today.
Go ahead, now Blue Mind this. Go ahead.
Okay. I be don't follow your program actually. You'll be bring one topic where concerning about the IG, but in business and property them we in get at the country. Me, I don't live with them for 3 years actually. The IG in Uman, in the hallway, they post now the internet, and the woman then get them property in there. Because if they compare that woman, what thing they do in a day, the profits when they do, a man self not able to get that salary, the salary when they pay, a man not able to get them. So if they try for do investigation proper, and for check the woman, what he could do first before they post anything on the internet.
Thank you very much. Let me ask you a question quick.
Yes, sir. No problem.
You did get me?
I get you.
Before a man become IG, how much property being get?
Normally, when somebody be a old high position, if they check the IG, I don't live with them. IG na barracks na them be they live.
No, not so that they are asked. The question is simple, my brother. I'll go straight. I don't give you chance. The question is, before IG become IG, how many property in West being get?
IG in West actually na a business person.
We know. How much property he been get?
I'm not going to name them, but
Alright.
I know gets one property.
You be don't live with them 3 years, you say?
Sorry?
You be don't live with them 3 years?
Yes, of course.
Instead of 3 years, how many property will you go name?
Actually, the same way I they live with them, then they inside barracks.
All right, thank you very much. That don't speak to the volume where we dey talk about. Because you yourself live with them 3 years and not able for name one property, but now you can name 4-5 properties.
No. I did tell you, say, now the woman, then they get the property, not to the man.
Yeah, but now that's what they ask you. The woman ain't get the property before a man become IG. How many property being get? You not able for name none, and you be not live with them 3 years.
Yes.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Hello. Thank you.
Hello, caller. Please hold on quick. You get me?
I get you.
Please hold on, please. Just some seconds. You see, sometimes in day, if you want to can defend certain people, you get right for do that. But when you can for defend, please make sure say you present something for discredit waiting we don't come up with. But if you say you don't live with the IG 3 years, you're not able to call one property where the IG been gets before it become IG. But now you count about 3, 4, 5 properties then. How you want to defend this man now? But anyway, a discussion for another day and not a discussion for we balance with today inside today. This is not Blue Mind and not for everybody. Logo, caller, welcome and sorry. Thank you for patiently. Go ahead, you get the platform. Your name and where you call from. All right, please go ahead. You get the platform.
Yeah, my brother. Thanks so much for the good okay. You know, one thing we me believe no more. I believe say the state of Africa today, even though we know say yes, the West they try to suppress we, but they want them where they create, you know, that atmosphere, how that they give them the way. Now we only leaders they will get in Africa. Now then they do that. Mind you, I not ever see where the West forcefully go, then go all them people are when they name so now where they don't assassinate in the past. Just because of the one for transform the nation, the one for deviate from the belief of the West. Them people and then are the young sister people and the West then just pass through them for make them able to get access. You know. But it's not possible. So we set up within we set. Now we get for make up with mind. It just felt like we a call say Ibrahim Traore we don't make up in mind, don't prepare. Not so Ibrahim Traore make up in mind and prepare. Now the people them now then set up don't prepare. Like when the council, I like who's kind knowledge and determination we get. If we not get the support from the people them, there is no way if they like how we did it to up to today. But the people themselves don't understand the logic, waiting how the West then they go about things, you know. And not businessman, no, they do business for a lot. Again, everybody they look out for. So with all them people always they see so kind of we country, we lead as them, then just selfish and greedy way see them can and give them small things. They know they look out again for them people them. So now then they make you they see say the West they continue for they take advantage, then take all the minerals them and go. Because we need as them, then just want for look out for this. Look at the this other guy where them be the alleged them get and them motorcar them and all that stuff. So now people when not they look out for the
Thank
West.
you.
The West know they know they ever can and can kill.
Thank you very much.
Assassinate somebody because they want for control. No, that them we pay you on them.
You're very much correct. Very much correct.
We own country now. Sadly, you can't compare themselves to the one enemy because we not get leader. We not ruler.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Leader and unfortunately one for listening to a people you know, and land permit and see how we go fix. Not so the one where they give him back talk.
Thank you.
The country, state and the economy, you know, the people and the ground will say they travel too much. It's not good for our economy. Instead of you work on, I can't go back talk say.
They continue for fly.
So,
thank you, my brother. God bless you.
You know, well, thank you so much. God bless you.
God bless you too, my brother. All right, so they take 5 more calls. And this, my brother, we can talk about the IG. It just make my mind go to something else. And not be everyone for going other side. Under the regime of IG, in wife don't open the biggest printing press inside Sierra Leone. The biggest. The question is, what will happen when now it open? Now when a man the link So the European most wanted drug lord. Now in wife, they open big business. Now in wife, they get big properties. Why now? What will happen before this term? All in business, you not be able for count properties them. Now you get the biggest printing press inside Sierra Leone. Now just recently open them. Recently. When a man don't link, when a man don't say, you know, they run after the UK, the Dutch drug lord. Now this BN10. But anyway, this person, thank you very much for when you don't open Pandora's box. Now we go into the wealth of that woman. We not be one for go there because all things didn't at the table, but we be ignore and say in a private and business person with a man with a focus on. But now you don't make with the go to that area. Now we'll take 5 more calls quickly. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and the side you call from.
I did.
By God, power the try, yourself. Go ahead, please. You get the platform. 2 minutes.
You know why Africa? It go very difficult for Africa go stable. Even Burkina Faso look am. You understand? Because Burkina Faso, most of the country they will surround them. Now damn hypocrite people.
I make one don't go down right now.
You know, the only time Africa go steady. Just example, all the leaders in Africa, I would definitely tell you, say 95% they none of them will get factory, not get anything where they bring any come where they better the people in the country. None of them. Just check from your country, from your leader now, matter you take go usai one for go. None of them. And if you look the investment the way they get at the house land. Now the foreign countries, them, you understand? It's so huge that you understand. Even they take 10% of the wealth they will on TIFO on banking na the West, na different countries them go able to develop Africa. You understand? What make you see most of Africa, the West and the allow in this now the kickbacks. All the contract the way they make. When they sign, then companies they are all the kickbacks they make them, then they stay in the power, no one left power, and the government no ones they protect them too. They protect them. The only time which you see government will change by them if you see them go against their companies, then they don't. Then they change by them presidents and they. But if you see they go with them according to how they want, trust me, they know then they protect them. Then they give them world protection.
Okay, thank you very much.
And now the leader, then they go for change the mindset of the people. Then. If it is leader then stand saying that this, the citizen they take. But if you not stand, there is nothing. What in the
thank you, my brother. God bless you.
I'll definitely tell you, my brother.
Thank you.
Africa, the leader, they go for change their mindset. Ibrahim Traore, we don't start so.
Thank you, my brother. Sorry about that, but God bless you. You know it.
That will be a lesson for Africa. Thank you very much.
God bless you. All right, we'll take a few more calls. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and call from, please, Abdul.
Yeah, thank you. I think today a day for me to enjoy Pan-African lectures then. This morning, I don't know when AYV do one, but they mean get Alaji Njai, Professor Alaji Njai day, and himself when they talk about the role eminent Sierra Leoneans them play in the Pan-African movement. It's just like say, even they try to tell people and say, Sierra Leone be a base for that movement today. But when you look, we not follow the steps of we leaders then. If you look what you talk about Burkina Faso, I think you call about 3 or almost Pan-African leaders them, good one them. Sometimes pass that stuff where they non-produce. So when you look at Sankara, it just like a copy. Now it's how we do. So if we been the follow trend, I think we will know what we do. But again, when it comes into questioning about waiting we information minister talk about Traore, I like the way Alaji Njai put on. Even if this bubble not succeed in Burkina Faso, but I tell you the legacy where it will left, the kind of people that we will inspire, we say will be happy about that. You know, so let me follow trend. Siba, we don't use for condemn politicians, them talk a lot of things about them, you know. But I believe say when they try for defend the president and defend Sierra Leone in that comparison, I think they make mistake. Serious mistake for utter the words the way you utter against that young man. You know, I hope say someday he will come back and retract his statements.
Hey, better. Thank you very much. I'll take 3 more calls. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name inside the call from, please. You get a platform. You're live on Blue Mind.
Concerned African today. Calling from Washington.
Go ahead, you get a platform.
All right. Hey, my brother, I mean, it's interesting to see the parallel. After colonialism, what in them bring come to we, not so-called democracy. But this democracy is a scam. It's a scam in a sense that for we open with market, for we open with land, so don't go exploit it. And that exploitation don't go on will not benefit Africa for the longest time. Now then they still go on until Africa finally realize that the only way Africa will go out is Pan-Africanism. Instituting the so-called democracy should be based on Pan-Africanism. If Africa can go that route, it will benefit itself. Sierra Leone, Guinea, Liberia have enough gold. If they use that number for their Federal Reserve, it will boost their economy. Today, the world economy, what they see, inside people that run investment for put their money, is in gold, not on the US dollar or US reserve or US bond or US yield. It's going to gold. My man, now nonsense no more than our land. But anyway, now I make some about their advocates, like the Koidu Holdings, the like of Koidu Holdings, who for ban all of them now will land. I thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
God bless you. All right, 2 last call inside the program. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name inside the call from?
Yes, caller, they call from Canada.
All right, to get a platform, please go ahead.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, will get you clear? Go ahead, please.
Okay. This Pan-Africanism is a very good thing where the people away from and inform.
Mm-hmm.
But the main problem now the generation they will get to come after.
Mm-hmm.
Example, then they talk about people and they come overseas, they can exploit with mineral in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Who that they give them the chance for me them do everything and they do so. Now African people them.
Mm-hmm.
What would they not then country so? You go bribe na prefecture say you want paper. You go bribe bosses say you want contracts.
Mm-hmm.
You go do it. Then put system there in place so they stop them. But Africa, all man just feel so way they na power na for incest and in generation. You get for support, you get for Gideon the way support you job. You get for create job for the way fit for you. All thing and they bring corruption at the country.
Mm.
Somebody go Africa now, you go for go open company. Before you open the company, one minister don't answer you say, me, I want one G-Wagon. I want so motoka. So I expect that business Monday for pull the money. Then this concerning this African mining, when they talk about this Koidu holdings, when they talk about South Africa. If you watch them, you go see say this na something where they plan. This particular government where they in place right now. Nobody know the way they challenge them first, where then they left. If you see them people who have been done they strike, then don't they complain to chief minister, to vice president, nobody not take action. Now you them in don't plan. It just like for example now, say for example, like them all our own. Somebody go say, oh, I sabi the IG, I will go talk to her, I go left him. But when you go to IG, you go say, this case is big past me, and I for go talk to the end of the day. Now so this happen, this Koidu holdings.
All right.
People
Thank you very much.
refuse to solve the problem because they know say Fatima they in charge. They
Thank
make
you.
go in charge. And Fatima self they are use them as way for make name, say na me go fit for them.
Thank you very much. God bless
If
you.
you want, yeah, I will call another time.
Thank you. All right, we'll take the last call inside the program. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and inside the call from, please.
Hello, good afternoon. This is Abdullah, the call from UK. Pierre, thank God for where you bring this show, Pan-Africanism. Me now one of the people that we text last night, and when I remind you about this Pan-Africanism.
Okay, thank you.
You go recall on this day in Sierra Leone, I don't know, maybe you go remember this day that Johnny Paul overthrew Salon. Sankara government.
Late
A lot of
25
people
years.
remember this. But
Mhm.
don't have even-
And I Sunday back, yes, you right?
For them parts of the world also we day.
Mhm.
Now then days that they take celebrate. And then parts of they take celebrate. Pierre, they get me?
Yeah, clear, go ahead.
Yeah, and then parts of the world, and then they start and they take celebrate for increase the people the popularity or the patriotism to the country, and they know learn the lessons the way they don't go through, and then I even make mention of the issue surrounding Maladon, a kind of country like this, people and go result to say, "Lord, we do something," so waiting to happen because these are the things that we not learn from the past. And then just like what we say, the reason why Johnny Paul Kuruma be took over, and like not be see not be see before, he said, but we just roll around. So I'm glad we bring this topic because not just for Sierra Leone, but for the whole of Africa, May 25 is very significant for the entire Africa, from OAU to Africa Union. So if most of the people after when you don't left the show, most of them will follow that Dr. Lumumba, President Lumumba in lectures on, especially on this particular day, and see how people and work hard, and it remind people about Sierra Leone. And also one Mr. Dr. Njai, also another professor. If they tell Sierra Leone and they will let them wake up now AYB. And then when you talk indirect or indirect, it give a lot of sense to people away Sierra Leone and don't know the worth of how that matter for because we'll come back and it's for that. But thank you for bringing this topic. Thank you, bye.
Thank you. All right, now the last call landing inside the program today. One for thank you very much for where you take it in for joining inside the show. Thank you for your like and share. Thank you for your comments. You will not like the program yet, please consider for like and share the program so other people will benefit from this. And you will not subscribe it, please consider for do so. Okay. When you call, but you're able for make them too. We're very sorry. Please no give up. Continue. You'll get a time some other time. Okay, my name is MBP, the Freedom Fighter. Until we meet again some other beautiful time. On for so love and all so much. And I left you with this music we call Free Your Mind. Africa, rise up.
From Lumumba, from Ghana to Kinshasa, Africa rise. It's time to free your mind. They taught us lies in the classroom, told us our history start with doom. But long before the ships arrived, our empires were rich alive. We built the pyramids tall and wide. Now they want us to forget our pride. They took the gold, they took the land. Now they try to take the African mind. Free your mind, oh Africa. Free your mind and rise. Cut the chain, oh Africa. Break the mental ties. No more puppets, no disguise. We rise with truth in our eyes. Africa shine, oh shine. This be the moment, this be the time. We speak in tongues we never chose. French and English we wear their clothes. But our own voices fade away, and still we dance to what they play. From Lagos to Freetown we did wake. Now we time we don't need to fake. Support we own, love we own. Make we take Africa back to throne. Free your mind, oh Africa. Free your mind and rise. Cut each chain. We the right we all story here. Africa stand tall. This be the freedom song for all. We are not children of the West. We are the children of the Nile, the Congo, the Sahara. Africa, you are royalty. No regret rise. Africa shine.